Hello everyone and welcome back to the Art Progress video channel. Today's video is not going to be an art progress video. It's basically just going to be a video like reintroducing myself back to YouTube after this long break and just explaining the direction I want to take this channel and just why I haven't been posting in a while. Which I'm not sure if anyone's really too curious why I haven't been posting in a while. I mean, I only had I say only, but I'm very grateful for the around 70 subscribers that I did have before posting this video, at the time of posting this video. So yeah, I'm just gonna introduce myself all over again. So hello, my name is Anthony. This is my art channel. This channel is dedicated to recording my art progress. So I basically recorded from almost zero my training and my progress. So I would show you all the stuff that I was doing to train art from zero to where I am today. So I would show, working on anatomy, working on proportions, working on gestures, all this other stuff that goes into art, grinding the fundamentals and showing everybody that it is possible. It doesn't really necessarily take talent to become an artist. Anyone can really do it if you just put your time and energy and you work on the right things. And I'm going to continue dedicating my channel to that, but also the channel is going to take a little bit of a twist. The channel is going to be dedicated to helping artists out, but also I do want to bring in a spiritual component to this channel now. I'm not sure how much I'm going to dive into on this channel about the stuff that I've been going through for this past, year, 25 years of my life pretty much. But just a little bit of a recap of the stuff that's been going on. Basically, I haven't been posting because I just been, if you've seen my previous videos, some of my artwork just started getting really dark. I just didn't really have the energy for this channel anymore. The depression monster was just really just clawing at me. I was just going through just a lot of stress and just a lot of pressure in life. I was just doing a lot of very insane stuff that I cannot say on this channel. But at the time, I just didn't want to be one of those artists who posts really dark, depressing stuff out there and glorifies, the darkness and being sad all the time and making people think that being an artist is just all about, being super sad, being super emo all the time. So I left that behind. I found God, which is basically, I finally found the light that I've been looking for. This past year, just a little bit of a recap of what was going on was obviously depression. I was, some of y'all may not believe me. Some of y'all who, are a little bit more, I guess, knowledgeable or more in tuned with this kind of stuff and more open-minded with this stuff. I was contacting demons at one point. I was tricked by some demons into believing that I was I know it sounds absolutely crazy, if it wasn't crazy enough, that I was God and I incarnated myself into this world to I don't know, experience being a human and all this other crazy stuff. But I was just going absolutely just insane, along with the state of the world was going so I'm back. I'm better than ever. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm going to be bringing the art progress along with my new love for God, and I am going to blend them together and make this quite a spiritual channel as well, because I don't think you really have art without spirituality attached to it. And art, God is the absolute number one center rock of my life. He's just saved me from absolutely just doing insane stuff, has saved my life multiple times, has just truly blessed me with the life I have now. And I want to dedicate this channel to also glorifying God and helping other artists to also come to find God and grow in their relationship with God as I have. It's been the most fruitful and most rewarding experience I've ever had in my life, and I want to share that with y'all instead of just being the super depressed emo artist online. And I also don't as I said, you don't really have art without spirituality, right? You know, art isn't just all about, you know, grind how many boxes you can draw perfectly, what's your line quality, you know, how good is your color theory, and you know, how good is your perspective, how good is, you know, this, that, how good is your fundamentals. Like, yeah, it's like important, you know, don't get me wrong, like it's nice to have, but you know, what are you using it for, right? Without the spiritual component of it, you know. I like art because it is a blend of all these like technical skills blended with, you know, your personality, your experiences in life, you know, your state in life, like what are you going through, what your season is, and just expressing things from your vision and showing it to the world visually, which is awesome. So that's why I want to also bring spirituality into it as well. So that is it for this intro. If anyone remembers me at all, remembers the progress videos I used to make, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm actually very curious if anyone even remembers these kind of videos that I used to make. So that is it for this video. I will be posting a new art progress video very soon. Unfortunately though, as awesome as the video will be, and it will be an awesome video because we have made just insane progress since I've been working on, since I've still been grinding art. I just haven't really been grinding this channel too much because of all the other stuff I've told you, but the video is going to be absolutely insane. The only problem is that after I found God, a lot of the sketchbooks had like a lot of very like demonic stuff in it and a lot of very like dark stuff as well. And I just did not want to have that energy around me anymore. So I literally just threw out like 3 sketchbooks, 3 or 4, I don't know. And I started just deleting like everything on my my iPad. I just did like such a hard, you know, 180. Like I was just out of there, you know. I didn't want anything to do with demons anymore. I didn't want anything to do with like the darkness, the depression. I didn't want to glorify it anymore. I didn't want anything to do with it. I was just having the most absolutely horrific, turbulent experience of my life. So unfortunately, I don't really have too much of like the training and all that stuff that I usually would throw into it to show you like everything I'm doing. But again, it will still be an awesome video. I will still show just how much art progress you can make in like a year if you just grind it. And I'm going to show you guys the things that I have been doing. Because I have retained some of the stuff. So it's going to be an awesome video. So if you want to see it, stick around, like this video, subscribe. Remember to leave a comment down below if you even remember who I am at all. So that is it for this video. Peace.